Let's look at auto-tune if you're a beginner, how you can auto-tune any vocals. Just watch the video to the very end because I'm gonna make auto-tune simple for you. Let's do this right after the intro. So the name is Godside once again, and still the solution career. I'm a music producer. I take you through mixing of beat, vocal mixing, mastering, think of anything concerning beat. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because over here I give you free sample packs, then free mixing preset, tips that you will need so that you can speed up your music production. And I think you don't want to lose this. All right, also let me know where you are watching me from. This is a quick guide on how you can use auto-tune, and I'm gonna pick one of the oldest version of auto-tune. So guys, before we proceed, let me go for one of these ad libs. I'm gonna double click over here, then I'm gonna choose this one. Just hold it and drag it over here like this, and this is gonna enable me to send it to the mixer track. All right, so we're gonna click over here. As you can see now, when I click here, it has been already linked to the mixer track. Now first, let's look at the very first auto-tune of my list, and one of the oldest version of auto-tune is the Auto-Tune Evo VST. We're gonna try this, and I'm gonna use this to explain auto-tune to you. No matter the auto-tune that you are using, just follow these tips that I'm gonna tell you in today's video. Everything is super simple. Anytime you pick auto-tune, for you to auto-tune your vocals well, I mean for you to sound great, you need to know the key of your vocals or instrument. All right, so how can I get this? What I'm gonna do is to put a link over here. Check the video that will pop up on the screen to know how you can detect unknown key for any vocals. All right, that's super simple. The tempo for this particular ad lib is 140 BPM, so I'm gonna set that. Next, let's go back again. All right, now the key for this particular ad lib is F minor. All right, so what you need to do is always change the scale to the scale that you have detected using any of the method that I'm going to show you in the next coming video. All right, so make sure you watch that video right after this. All right, it will pop up on the screen, and it's gonna be in the description box too as well. So the key for this one is F minor. So I'm going to change the key to F. Now after setting your key, it's time for you to pay attention to these guys over here. I mean these knobs over here. It's not necessary to know every knob here. I mean how to use this. I'm gonna make things simple for you. So anytime you pick auto-tune, the very first thing you need to pay attention is your key. After setting your key, the next knob is this routine speed over here. All right, so the more you crank it all the way down, as you can see, we have slow and fast. When it comes down, this is slow routine speed, and you can see fast routine speed. And the more you crank it all the way up to the fast, you're gonna feel more of the T-pain effect. I mean your vocals gonna be auto-tuned. All right, more of the pitch will be done on your vocals. You're gonna pitch your vocals very well. All right, after using this, the next knob that you need to know is this guy over here, humanize knob. So guys, why don't you listen to these vocals whilst I take you through step by step. So the very first thing we're gonna do is to listen to this on our vocals. So we're gonna change to song. Alright, so you can see the more I crank the routine speed all the way up. Now let's drag everything all the way down like this. Listen to the vocals once again. So you can actually hear that there's less auto-tune. So the more you push this all the way up, the more auto-tune you're gonna pitch your vocals. Alright, so now listen to this. Listen once again. And you can actually hear that we are sounding more robotic, as if we are pitching our vocals too much. We are using the auto-tune too much on our vocals. we are using the routine speed too much on our vocals, and we don't want that. So anytime you use the routine speed, make sure you play around so that you also add natural to your vocals. All right, so I'm gonna stick to 20. Then the humanize knob, anytime you use the routine speed, you crank it all the way up, you mostly gonna sound like robots. All right, and we don't want to sound like robots. We want to add realism to our vocals, so we use the humanize knob to add a little bit realism to our vocals. Now listen. Alright, so that's super simple. Now that you have the humanized knob and the routine speed in mind, next thing you need to pay attention is the input type. If it's a female, you can go for soprano. If it's a male, auto tenor or low male. So I'm going to choose this one like this. Then these knobs over here, guys, I'm not going to tell you to touch any of them unless you want to create a special effect. Listen to this. Alright, that's super simple.